All right, there we go. Sorry about that. Shout out OBS, man. I give OBS a hard time sometimes. It really is a nice software, and maybe it's on me for trying to run all this on the Mac. Shout out Stupidity already in the stream on the other one. Um, I am late and it is sad. Yeah, OBS literally just crashed as soon as I had it set up. So if you're seeing this or hearing this, you might have already switched over, but I got to get the actual one pulled up now. There's two streams. And this happened last time too, I believe. So I apologize about that. Just always some sort of adventure, right? But this one's loading in. There we go. We got the stream working. We got Christine in here already saying hi. Shout out to Christine. How you doing? Been a busy week for you, I bet. Let's all give Christine a big round of applause. She actually is fresh off her first ever business trip. Went out to New York City last week and she killed it according to sources. So shout out Christine. Let's give her a nice big Dr. Bigskin round of applause right there. Let's go. We got Laywell in here saying, finally catching a stream. Welcome to the stream, Laywell. I don't know that I've ever had you in here before. I don't know if I've ever seen you, but I appreciate you being in here. I apologize. The frame rate seems to be terrible right now. I have it up on one of my monitors and it's super skippy. I am going to be honest, man. I really don't know why it's doing this already. My battery health is fine. I turned off low battery mode, but if it is laggy, I do really apologize about that. We got Parachamp in here too saying, hey doctor, how are you doing? I am doing pretty well. I'm slightly peeved about OBS right now, but like, what can you really do, right? I mean, we're out here, we're streaming, it's a good time. Got done with the paper not that long ago, so feeling pretty good about that. That came out today. Another week, another newspaper, just staying on the grind. EA College Football 25, NCAA 25, whatever you want to call it. Freaking amazing game, man. If you guys haven't played it yet, oh man. I got the early access. Totally worth it. It was worth the extra money, dude. It is such a fun game. It is a real treat. It looks like the lag has chilled out a little bit on YouTube, which is good. But I've got my eyes on that. But good to have you in here, Parachamp. I'm doing well. Hope you are too. And look at that. We got some congratulations going. Yeah, shout out Christine, the legend herself. Let's go. Oh, man. All right, but we're going to jump in. As you can probably tell by the title, we're doing a real student athlete experience today. We're going to be playing some Road to Glory, EA College Football 25. We'll just be talking football, right? If you guys have any questions or anything, Brandon Ayuk requesting a trade that happened the other day. We might talk about that a little bit, just hang out and talk some ball per usual. And per the title, right, a real student athlete experience, we're going to have a test that we're going to have to take. I hinted at some NFL football trivia. So in honor of the new college football game, just video games in general and football, shout out to the homie Caden for making a Sporkle quiz that we're going to take as our midterms of sorts. But we'll dive into that here in a sec. We'll give people maybe a second to file in, and I'm going to get the link set out on Twitter again because I tweeted the wrong link and there might be some confusion. I hope Stupidity can find his way in here. I know he was in the other stream. Hopefully he can find his way into this one, though. I apologize about the multiple streams and the confusion. It can be a mess sometimes, and like I always like to say, it's just always an adventure, but nope, not the chorizo grilled cheese. I do want to watch that later, though. I clicked on that just so it would be in my history so I can watch it later. I guess there is like an actual watch later tab, but gotta get this up here. But how is everyone doing? Hope you guys are having a nice Thursday. Real link. Paste. And again, I can't always promise a long time, but I sure as heck can promise a good time. Because just, I don't know, man. I am really thinking about investing in like an actual computer at some point because, I mean, this Mac, it's had a good run and it's doing what it can, but golly, we are kind of pushing it to its limits a little bit, but it seems to be hanging in there a little bit better now, but I'm cautiously watching that battery life. It's already down to 78. We started at 87. We low-key might have to get going here soon. I think we might hop in here soon. But Laywell saying, I don't know if I could handle Devontae Adams on the 49ers. I'm hoping that trade just stays as a rumor, LMAO. I'm going to make the assumption that you're a Packers fan. Maybe you're a Raiders fan. I guess the Raiders and 49ers have a little bit of beef, but I do have a lot of Packers fans in here. And speaking of Packers fans, we got Pear Champ in here. He's one of them. So, but that is my assumption. I will say Devontae on the 49ers, that would be crazy. You know, losing Ayuk would be tough because I love Ayuk so much. I think he's honestly just about as good as Devontae at this point. Like, he is such a special player. And there's a wild Brandon Ayuk stat that I found that I'll have to like tweet out or something. I don't have it off the top of my head, but it's like, it has to do with like his yards per route run and his average depth of target, something crazy like that, or something, catch percentage. I don't know. I found it when I was just like messing around the other day and I was like, yo, that's sick. Brandon Ayuk is so good. But yeah, him with Kyle would be nasty, nasty stuff, man. I mean, I think if you're the 49ers, you might take that chance, right? I don't know. But you would have to pay Devontae a lot. I don't know. They're saying maybe he wouldn't cost that much, but I haven't been quite as locked into that situation. But we're going to switch it over here in just a second. Pearchamp saying Devontae on the Niners would be insane. Don't think they could pay for that. I think Ayuk would be great for the Bills. Oh man, I would do some terrible stuff to get Brandon Ayuk on the Bills. See, I think he's one of those rare players where like most guys, you take him off the 49ers, their production would probably fall off. I think Ayuk's might go up just because he'd get so many more targets. Like, it's pretty easy for him to get lost in the shuffle with how many great weapons the 49ers have, but he is up there with all the others. Now, I will say this. I don't know that they actually trade him. At this point in the season, right, the season's about to start, there's no way they actually trade him, right? I think they would be crazy to. You just got to ride it out, whatever. You might lose him for free next year. Yeah, that would stink, but man, you are in your window right now. Just get one more year out of him. You have Pearsall waiting in the wings, I guess. We'll see. But if I were the Niners, I don't think I would trade him. I don't know that they're going to, but we'll see. Caden in here saying, oh yeah, let's go. We got Caden in here, the quizmaster himself. He cooked up a nice little every 99 overall ever in Madden quiz that we're going to take in a little bit. That'll be our midterms. But as promised, we're going to get the real student athlete experience. We're going to switch over. And look at that. Wait, nope. That was a little teaser for later. But look at this. We've got the Xbox down here hooked up to the TV in the middle. We've got so many screens. Here we go. It's time for some Road to Glory. And I'll give you guys a little bit of an update as to where I'm at here. Full disclosure, I did start this on Monday. We've been pretty invested. So for those that haven't played the game yet, Road to Glory, pretty much just my career, right? And you can choose 4 different options for how you want to make your guy, right? There's underdog, contributor, blue chip, and I forgot the last one. It was like elite or something, right? I chose underdog, which meant I started at the lowest overall, and I made a quarterback, a field general quarterback for the University of Minnesota. So a total pocket passer, right? Big 6'5", immobile statue, cannon arm, right? I made Joe Flacco pretty much. And you know, behind this offensive line and with how hard this game is, it's been rough so far. You can see that we're 2-4. We've lost some games, and I've been throwing some interceptions. We'll pull up my stats here. This is my second year starting, and I've been benched a couple of times. They've been making memes about me. It's been tough, but looking at the season stats here, hey, I've got a positive touchdown to interception ratio this time around. You couldn't say that last year. A couple of games, a lot of yards, man. Over 1,300 yards, 11 touchdowns, 8 picks. But we'll see myself on the field here in a sec. But just a little bit of context. We've been struggling a little bit. We just had a brutal loss versus Washington. Shootout game. Came up short. I threw a few picks. It was rough. Champ saying, could you see the Rams win the NFC West? Their offense should be great with Puka and Kyren Williams. You know, I totally could. You know me. You know I love the Rams, right? I'm always aboard the Rams train. They were the team of Dr. Pigskin last year. I do think the 49ers would have to fall off just a little bit for the Rams to pull it off, right? But I do think it's possible, and I talked about this in my last stream a little bit, but here are the facts for the 49ers. This is a very, very talented team, but they are starting to pay the price for being as good as they have been for as long as they have been. They've lost some guys on their defensive coaching staff, right? Another defensive coordinator coming in. Steve Wilks didn't really work out last year. They lose DeMeco Ryans. They lose Robert Saleh. Like, I'm going to be honest, man. I actually forgot who they hired as their DC. I know they have Brandon Staley as like one of their special assistants or whatever. This is like his rehab role as he tries to get out of the NFL's doghouse. But I don't know who their actual DC is. But another DC change, right? It's been a revolving door. Most of them have been because they've been so good. But with Steve Wilks, he wasn't that good for them. And their defense was all right. I mean, it was still very good, and it's still very talented, but it wasn't quite as dominant as it has been. And then they lose Eric Armstead, and Dre Greenlaw's hurt, and he won't start the year. You know, just like little hits like that that kind of add up over time. And then offensively, still obviously elite, right? They still have the Avengers of their skill position group. They've still got Trent Williams, but he's 35. He's really their only good offensive lineman, right? George Kittle's great, but he's starting to get a little bit up there in age, and just with the tight end position being as physically demanding as it is and his style of play, and he's been injury prone, you feel like every year you got a full season of him is borrowed time, and CMC is getting a little bit older, and again, you have to like, you know, you don't want to count on like injuries, obviously, right? We all want CMC to stay healthy, but like, again, you just kind of hold your breath every year. Like, are we going to get another full year of him? Last year, second most touches he's ever had in a season in his career. Like, they really ran him a lot last year. And so I think those little things would have to get them, and then the Rams offense would just have to be so sick. I mean, I honestly think the Rams probably have one of the 4 best offenses in the entire NFL. You mentioned Kyren Williams, Puka Nacua. I mean, Puka is just so good, man. He really isn't a Sean McVay merchant. Kyren Williams running behind that offensive line. Matthew Stafford looked as good as he ever has been. Cooper Kupp is still pretty good. He struggled with drops some last year, but, you know, he's still a great player. They did lose a lot on defense, though. Their defense would have to be a little bit better than it was last year, I think, if they're going to win the division. And that's a tall order after losing Aaron Donald and Raheem Morris. But they did really attack the defensive line in the draft. So I would give them a shot. I would not bet on it, but, you know, I think they could pull it off. I think this is a playoff team again, though. They're so good, man. I love the Rams so much. Laywell saying, Mr. Pear, I am thinking of drafting Kyren in fantasy this year with how well he did for me last season. You think he can have at least a similar season? Oh, look at that. We got the discourse going back and forth between Laywell and Pear Champ. Laywell saying, Kyren was amazing. Only a problem was he was injured for about 4 weeks, so I think that might be an issue, staying healthy. But he had a great season despite that. I will add on to that too. Sean McVay loved Kyren Williams so much, he drafted another one. Blake Corum, I feel like, will get significant work, but I feel like even then, you get Kyren Williams to 200 carries, he might go for 1,000. Behind this offensive line with Sean McVay's scheme, with all the power running they do now, he still might get to 1,000. We got Michael in here. Let's go. Saying Eric, all caps. Welcome to the stream, Michael. Good to have you back in here. We missed you last time. We were playing some Mario Kart, and now we're playing some Road to Glory. So let's get into practice, baby. Here we go. All right. We do this pocket presence drill every single time because, you know, again, the classic pocket passer quarterback. But I'm loving the Kyren Williams conversations going on. Look at that. We got 9 people in here. We're doing pretty well for ourselves. But we're just going to spam these bullseyes. Look at TB12-esque, right? Just dodging the balls, firing. Oh, yeah. We got to get gold. You know, we're still only like a 73 overall, so the arm strength is lacking a little bit when you try and push the ball downfield. It's tough, but also my meter is no longer colored. I guess it's not at all. I don't know if they changed that or not. It used to be colored. There used to be a little yellow bar, but we're low-key kind of stinking it up out here right now. We got to lock in. We are not doing too hot. This is usually an automatic gold. That one was colored. That's weird. Slide. Oh my goodness, what a terrible throw. That's better. This is embarrassing, man. I'm barely going to get silver. Oh, that was a big bullseye, though. We got to impress Coach, right? Come on, Coach Fleck. I know you're watching. All right, we did get gold. I know this isn't maybe the most fun right now, just spamming drills, but believe me, we got to do it. Our player is so bad. You'll see. Michael saying, ski you ma, row the freaking boat, right? Let's go. Michael, do you have this game yet? Please tell me you do. Oh, man. Oh, we got our exam in a week here. All right, we already did our weekly agenda. Let's advance the week. We might have to pull up the quiz here soon for midterms. I need some water. Hopefully it's sounding okay. I tried to mess with the volume a little bit. I know there were some issues with that earlier, but I think I might have finally got it down. It dropped me to unprepared. Oh, no. Hey, all B's. We'll take that. Thank you, Karen Jones, academic advisor. Check my GPA. All right, let's see. How's our GPA looking? Michael's saying no. Oh, man. Well, if you get the chance. I know you've got your new job now. How's that going? Out in Roanoke, right? That's pretty sick, man. How's that been for you so far? You know what? No, we got to keep grinding. We got to get those skill points. And then we got to rest. I better not get hurt, man. Oh. This is my weekly agenda, right? So I have these energy points. You can see the little lightning bolt right there, right? And you got to try and balance those, right? This is a real student-athlete experience. You got to balance your academics, team leadership, health, training, and the brand. You know, we don't focus on the brand as much here, right? Football's my life, man. I was a walk-on, right? It wasn't too long ago. I was slinging the rock for Fargo Davies High School. I got to stay focused. I just got to keep training and focusing on my football. I don't want no car dealership endorsement deals yet, right? We're locked in. We're locked in. Michael saying, I don't own a console that supports EA Sports College Football 25. Ah, dang. That's tough, man. Understandable, though. Honestly, I know someone, well, he has a next-gen console for PlayStation, but he also got the next-gen Xbox just so he could play it with us. Shout out Jack Gothberg, man, the homie. Michael saying, it's a lot, but one hell of a ride. You know what? We like to hear that, though, right? I feel that, right? First full-time job. Well, I guess I don't know if you're full-time with Daktronics or not, but, man, it really does go crazy, doesn't it? Being an adult out in the media field. Caden says, when it drops you, the exam has happened already. I'm pretty sure. That makes more sense. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. All right, we did our weekly agenda. We're going to do practice again, but we can hit chat while we do practice here. Parachamp with a good question that we'll ponder while we work on some more pocket passing. Who do you think will be the best rookie player out of the draft for fantasy? My guess would be Marvin Harrison Jr. on the cards. Oh, yeah, right. House money with Marv. I mean, he instantly walks in as a wide receiver one on an already great looking offense. If you guys tuned into my last stream, you heard me gas up the Cardinals a lot. And Marv is a big reason why. And he's got a legit quarterback in Kyler Murray. And just with how good some of these rookie receivers have been right out of the gate, you think of Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. And like, you know, that's a pretty lofty bar for how insane of seasons they had. But there's no reason to believe that Marv couldn't at least have that ceiling. I honestly think at least 1,000 yards for Marvin Harrison Jr. right out of the gate is completely reasonable. I do think that there's a good chance he hits at least that. So I think I don't know where exactly he's going in fantasy. I've seen him like as high as like wide receiver 8 or something like that. Like that is a lot, but honestly, I could see him hitting that. I honestly think, as basic as it might be, Caleb Williams is going to be another great rookie for fantasy. Again, just an uber talented player going into a great system and situation. And I know, shout out Jack Doty. We'll see if he gets in here. I know he's not the biggest Shane Waldron fan, But I do. Oh, there he is. Speak of the devil, Jack. We're talking. I said Shane Waldron's name and you popped up. That's amazing. I was just about to praise Shane Waldron a little bit. I know he had an up and down tenure with Seattle, but I can't help but feel like the Chicago offense is going to be fireworks and they're going to air the ball out a lot. And with Caleb's arm talent and the trio of DJ Moore, Rome Odunze, and Keenan Allen, I just can't help but think that's going to be a lot of yards, a lot of touchdowns. And you know what? Caleb can run too. He's got that rushing upside that you really look for in fantasy quarterbacks. I honestly would seriously consider drafting Caleb Williams in a lot of my fantasy leagues. I think he's going to be pretty good right out of the gate. But shout out Jack. What up, Doc? Good to have you in here. We're playing some Road to Glory. Talking some ball. Laywell saying also missing out on PC. Oh, that's so tough, man. I feel so bad. Like, that's so lame that they didn't make it for PC. It's honestly such a bummer. Jack saying no. All of that talent to run inside zone. Yeah, I get that. I do get that. Switch is the only console I need. Hey, shout out the Switch, man. That's a console I bought, honestly, only for Smash. No regrets. Oh, I've had some good times. Terribly designed bubble screens. Honestly, Nintendo consoles in general are goated. I mean, we were playing on the Wii the other day. I still pull out the Wii from time to time, whether it's Mario Kart or Wii Sports or Big Brain Academy. If you know, you know, right? Oh, man. Speaking of inside zone, man, I tell you what, this team right here, we've got a rough running game. We'll just run it up the middle. I say that. That was a decent carry. Look at him bouncing off of tacklers. Third and a little bit more manageable here. We're on the road versus a terrible Indiana team. Man, we better win this one. If we don't win this one, then they might start questioning my job a little bit. I've been benched before. I don't want to go back to that life. No one's open. Hit as I throw. I can always go back and watch the previous play, but man, I'm not even on the highest difficulty. Heisman is the highest difficulty in this game. I'm on All-American, so like All Pro versus All Madden pretty much. Dude, it is so hard. Laywell has Big Brain Academy on his DS. Let's go. Oh, what a great game, man. Oh, that's like the ultimate party game. I always love pulling that out at the family functions. All right. Oh, we going to run it again? We actually got 5 yards on that first carry. All right, coach. No. All these read options, man, they're driving me crazy. I've got like 60 speed or something stupid like that. My guy is so slow. I just never keep it on the read. Like, maybe I could have kept it there, but believe me, even if I got the edge, I would get caught from behind. It is tough out here, man. They haven't let me cook yet, really. There we go. PA crossers. Did I just run play action in the pocket? It didn't completely roll out immediately. Shane could never. Hey, you know, there's nothing wrong with a little play action rollout, right? To move the pocket. Also, that might be a pick. Done venting about the bad man. Hey, he's not your problem anymore, though, right? Right. All running plays. Coach hates me, I swear, man. Come on. You gotta let me win the game for the program. All right, I'm going to have to get inside the mind of Eric Tiongson. 2 yards. All right, there we go. Finally, a passing play. All right, here we go. Shock H option on 1. All right, shock H. Oh, they're not even going to let me. The quarter's going to run out. I thought I was being sick there for a sec. Laywell asking, also thoughts on how well Baker performs this year with his new contract? I think he'll be fine. You know, a lot of people are worried about Dave Canales being gone. Baker does have experience with Liam Cohen, who comes from Sean McVay, right? He was his assistant when Baker was there in LA, and Baker actually played pretty well for what it was worth when he was with the Rams. It was an up and down year for him, but he had some promising stretches, and the receivers are still good. I think he'll be fine. I think he'll be close to the level he was last year, which, you know, was pretty good. Oh, he caught that. What a catch. What a catch. Let's go. Move those chains. Pear Champ with a good question. I'll answer that here once I hand the ball off, right? I ain't got to do anything on this play. saying, do you think any coach gets fired mid-season or before it's over? If I had to pick one, I would say Brian Daboll. Crazy because he won Coach of the Year not long ago. Or Dennis Allen. Oh, Dennis Allen. That one just makes too much sense, right? I honestly think the Saints could be a disaster this year. Maybe not. I don't know. They've got some good players, especially on defense. And it's not like Derek Carr's Jamarcus Russell. I'm just so uninspired by them. I mean, they've been treading water for like 4 or 5 years now. I could see it. And I'm not terribly inspired by Dennis Allen either. I mean, he's never really had that great of a resume as a coach. I like that one. Dennis Allen. I could see it. All right, here we go. 3rd and 8. We got to lock in. Shock H option on 1. All right, shock H option on 1. Ready? Break. Hey, Simpson. Simpson. Get ready. Ready. Set. Hot, hot. I said on 1. That was on 2. No! Come on, bro. Come on. Dude, I am struggling so much right now. This is so tough. Oh, all right. Jack saying Baker played only well for the Rams since Shane Waldron wasn't there anymore. He was definitely a double agent. Label saying, I'm hoping so. I've got a soft spot for him. I like his tenacity. You know what? I do too. A lot of people called Baker cocky or this or that, but he's a competitor, man, and he's matured a little bit. I feel like he's found the right balance. I feel like Tampa Bay is a nice home for him. Caden saying the Saints are going to be the new era Steelers, always in playoff contention, but never Super Bowl. Yeah, at least the Steelers, like, make the playoffs sometimes, I guess. I feel like the Saints always go, like, they always win 7 games the way the Steelers never have, like, a losing record. I feel like the Steelers are just a tinge better. Also, I'm sorry, I'm changing the play. I want to pass the ball. They're not letting me pass the ball. Michael's saying this is vintage Big Ten football. Well done, EA. You know what? You're right. They have kind of taken the ball out of my hands after, I think it was 3 interceptions I threw versus Washington. I also kept us in the game, though. I also had like 400 yards, so. 2-minute warning. There we go. Slot fade. Oh, let's see if we can hit Kenrick Lanier II. Dude, he is so crazy in this game. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, he didn't hold on. He didn't hold on. All right. We might find Lanier again, though. Look at that soft spot right there. If he could just get a free release, we're going to distract the safety. You know, I don't try and do this too often. I try not out route too often to try and create a more authentic feel. But, inaccurate. Dude, what a stinker. This is rough. I've had like 4 passes. I have 14 passing yards. This is not good. I promise I'm a little bit better than this. All right, 2-minute drill. 1-minute drill, honestly. We're going to hit Lanier on the slant here, I think. Nice. Bro, catch the ball. I say that. That would have been like an insanely difficult catch. That was like, he was like being absolutely sandwiched in the middle of those 2 people right there. We're gonna hit Williams on a drag. Maybe. Yeah, there we go. At some point, you just got to take charge and dial up your own routes, right? Laywell says, want some Dr. Pigskin lore? What made you a Vikings fan? Jack saying Fargo? Honestly, yeah, pretty much. I grew up in Fargo, North Dakota, right? We don't have a pro sports team. We're right on the border of Minnesota. I consider myself an honorary Minnesotan at this point with just how much family I have in Minnesota, right? Everyone else in my family grew up rooting for the Vikings, so just kind of tradition, geography a little bit. And the first year I really seriously watched football was 2009. That was our first year with Favre, and we were so sick that year, man. We went 12-4, nearly made the Super Bowl. I was hooked ever since. All right, 51 seconds left. Simpson's always open on this play. Let's just hit him here. Nope. Psych. Touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown. Up the middle. What a rocket. The Golden Gophers on top. Oh, Indiana scored right before half. But yeah, that is what made me a Vikings fan. And I'm a UGA fan because I went to UGA. You might see some of the UGA merch behind me, memorabilia, whatever you want to call it. But I went to UGA, studied journalism there, sports media certificate, which shout out Michael Doty. That's how we actually know each other, fellow UGA sports media alum. And I've stuck around in Georgia ever since, chilling out here up in northern Georgia now, Cleveland, Georgia, writing for the newspaper. So look at that, a little bit of Dr. Pigskin lore. And Jack saying, reminder that Eric's me as the most cursed name on the planet. Hey, shout out Seth Star Fug, man. You know, 8-year-old Eric was on demon time when he made that me. Whoop, whoop. Let's go. How about the touchdown? Can I skip this? All right, here we go. Why are we in a close game with Indiana, though? We gotta, you know, step on the gas pedal here in the third quarter. I'm glad that coach is actually letting us pass on first down for once. All day to throw. Nice. Oh, you know, we took a bit of a risk holding on to the ball that long. Little Justin Fields action right there. But, man, we ripped that thing. That was a heater right there of a throw. Yeah. Oh, look at him move. No one's open. Okay, now I feel like I need some context. So last week I played a little Mario Kart and Ball Talk. We were just hanging out, talking football, had some prompts based on what place I finished in, racing some online Mario Kart, and people noticed the name of my me, and it's pretty funky. If you want to go back and watch it, you can see what we're talking about. Jack saying he gets the bandwagon UGA because of Michael, and my school doesn't have a football program at all. Forgive me. And I guess, you know, if you don't want to dox yourself, that's okay. I'm trying to remember what school Bro, he was open. RB was open. But, forgive me, man. I can't remember what school you go to. But don't dox yourself if you don't want to disclose that information. I don't know how people are with that. I don't know. But that is a very legit reason, though. Your brother goes there and your school doesn't have a program. You know, I could have done UGA for this, but that's just too easy, right? You got to take a harder path. So we went with U of M. Oh, another nice throw. We're starting to settle in here a little bit. All right, B. Nice. Only 3 yards, but we'll take it. SUNY New Paltz. I might have butchered the pronunciation of that. Really? Okay. What's your major? I feel like that's the classic, like, icebreaker conversation, but I actually don't know. I'm genuinely curious what you're studying. Oh, did I layer it? Oh, what a throw by me. Oh, baby. That was a dime. Oh, sometimes I impress myself. You know, the real tape heads will see that. Be like, Eric Tiongson, kind of nice. I wish NDSU was in this game. They do not have FCS in this game. Otherwise, I 110% would have done FCS. That would have been so sick. But they are adding team builders soon, so you can make NDSU if you want. History major. I love it. That was almost intercepted. RIP Wichita State football. Oh, man. I didn't even know they had a football program. I know that was the school that Ted Lasso coached at in the show Ted Lasso. I didn't know that they stopped their program. Of course, their basketball had a nice run for a little bit. I don't know how they're doing these days, but I remember Fred Van Vliet, Ron Baker. Oh, those are some names. All right, let's see if we can Prescott this seam route right here. Simpson, let's see if he'll break open. Distract the linebacker with the motion. That was terrible. All right, we locked on right there. We locked onto our receiver. That's just bad quarterbacking. Coach is going to be chewing me out. Eric, what the heck are you thinking? Never, ever lock onto your receiver. We're going to go for it, though. Let's go. Come on, line. Come on, line. Come on. What an effort by the back. First down, Golden Gophers. Let's go. 2013 Final Four indeed. Oh, what a run that was for a little bit. Outside shoulder. All right, we'll take the 4. Just get a little bit closer, right? 10-year-old Jack thought they were good. They're not great anymore. Moved to the American Conference and haven't had much success. Oh, that's too bad, man. Hey, maybe one day they'll have a bit of a revival. Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown. Golden Gophers. That was my Gus Johnson impression. That wasn't bad. All right. Oh, I hate these bubble screens. Shout out Shane Waldron. This is the Shane Waldron special right here. Oh, that was an RPO. I'm silly. I meant to throw that. Oh, well. Well, I'm sure Shane Waldron likes his RPOs too. Caleb sure liked his RPOs over at USC. Man, okay, I keep leading him too far. I need to chill with that a little bit. That slot fade with Lanier is so broken, though. You have no idea how many long touchdowns I've hit with that. You know what? We're going to have him hit a little whip route here. Let's get a little whip route action going. He's going to have to really get open or make a play after the catch. Or we could just fire a laser to the tight end. Oh, man. Jack saying they really put so much care into everything except they recycle so many animations from Madden. Hey, here's what I'll say. I don't doubt that. I have not really played next-gen Madden at all, so this is all new to me. So I feel like a kid in the candy store right now. Michael saying Arkansas beat Bama. I didn't even notice that. Is Bama ranked here? Let's take a look at the rankings. Look at Kansas State at number 2. Shout out to them. You know, it was a good impression because I knew it was Gus before you said it. Let's go. All right, we might hit another Gus Johnson here if we get another big play. We'll see. UF is ranked. U, indeed. We'll stomp the Gators again. Don't worry. Look at that. Oh, the slants. Shout out Michael Thomas. Number 2, K-State. Let's go. Yeah, look at that. Oh, all right, Sims. Get ready, man. You might actually be open. Look at the leverage you've got. Nope, they were ready. We'll take that, though. First down. Avery Johnson, the truth. Okay, correct me if I'm wrong. Chris Kleiman, is he still the coach at K-State? Former North Dakota State head coach? He's still the coach there, right? If I'm not mistaken? I think he is. I think he is. Pearchamp with a good question. We'll get to that here after this drive. That's a nice question, though. Ooh, I'll have to think about that. They're not going to blitz. Oh, look at the block by the right tackle. He just knocked him on his behind. No. Oh, ow, it's caught. Oh, Eric Teoxen, the magic man. Toe drag swag by the wide receiver. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Let's go. Oh, man. McWilliams getting his feet in bounds. Oh, all right. So Pearchamp saying, if you could change which team won a Super Bowl besides your own team, what would you choose? I would say Cardinals over the Steelers in 2009 or Atlanta over the Patriots in 2017. Yeah, Atlanta was the first one that came to my mind, right? The Falcons are slowly but surely becoming my second favorite team, right? No one will ever top the Vikings, obviously. But, man, I've got so much sympathy for the Falcons. And I live close to Atlanta now. And Christine is a Falcons fan. And, you know, it's always good to encourage, like, her football journey, right? So we watched a lot of Falcons games last year. We watched a lot of Desmond Ridder. Yeah, man, that was just such a tough moment for Atlanta sports, man. I can't even fathom that. I talk about how bad... Oh, there we go. There was the interception. Force that one. We're up big, though. We've got less than 3 minutes left. We'll be able to close this one out. That was unfortunate. That was tough. But I would say Atlanta. I'm trying to think of, like, one other answer. Honestly, the 49ers this year, I felt so bad for Kyle Shanahan after that loss. And, like, this really just felt like the 49ers year. And they got so close. I feel so bad for Kyle. He's been at the doorstep so many times now. The 2005 and 2014 Super Bowls changed the ref ball and the gum chewing that led to a pass play. We do have the Seahawks fan in the building here. I was actually rooting for the Seahawks in the 2014 Super Bowl, though. I remember being sad watching that. Laywell saying, yes, sir. Dude has been an absolute blessing to the program. Shout out Chris Kleiman. Great guy. Great guy. Did some great work here in Fargo. There we go. Touchdown, Golden Gophers again. We are rocking and rolling. Bills over the Giants in 90. Was that the Scott Norwood game, right? Wide right? Oh, man. The most infamous words in all of Buffalo. Yeah, that's a good one too. Cardinals over Steelers would have been really cool. Went to a small high school, about 150 students total. And the only person we ever had go pro in any sport played on that Cardinals team. That's so sick. If you don't mind me asking, who was it? That is so sick. A high school with 150 students, and you had someone from that school on the Super Bowl Cardinals team. That is so sick. That's awesome. Jack saying, Eric, you're not cooking right now. Hey, we have a positive touchdown to interception ratio. I have not been able to say that very often. They're not going to let me pass. I get that. We just got to run out the clock. And you know what? We got a nice win on the road. You know, I am a redshirt sophomore. Wasn't that long ago that I was over at Davies High School, right? Tearing it up for the Davies Eagles in Fargo, North Dakota in this made-up universe. I never actually played high school football. It's honestly one of my biggest regrets. I was like pretty undersized. I played on the line when I played football. I was a guard and a defensive tackle, which I'm not the size for that now. I certainly wasn't the size for that then. I was all right. I was fundamentally sound. I was not very athletic though, and I just got killed out there, man. Like if I went up against someone with decent size, I would just get rocked. But I had a bit of a nasty streak to me a little bit, which might be hard to believe watching me now, but I do miss it though. That is one of my things, like, you know, I wish I stuck with it. I wish I like got on that chicken, broccoli, rice diet in high school and like just rode it out. But also, concussions are scary and real, and I definitely got concussed when I played, even in like 8th grade. I don't know why I'm laughing. That's not really funny. I mean, it was fine. I'm still here. I don't have CTE. We're good. But he was a defensive end, I believe, but his name is Monty Beasel. Hopefully I said his name right. That's so sick. I'm going to look up his Pro Football Reference page later. That is so cool. Jack saying, I'd either have the Bengals beat the Rams. That's an underrated one right there. Yeah, that is a good one. Or the Falcons beat the Pats. And when I said you weren't cooking, I meant you wanted the Niners to win the Super Bowl, you sadist. Correction, he was a linebacker. Niners have won enough Super Bowls already. They don't need any more. I'll give you that. And I guess, yeah, the Seahawks fan not liking the Niners love. I get that. You know, we've all got our rivals. All right. You know what? Big win on the road right there. Let's go. Let's go Gophers. Golden Gophers. All right. We have 7 skill points. We don't quite have enough to upgrade our arm strength yet. That's what I'm saving up for. But I'm keeping my eye on that battery life. How are we looking? 34%. All right. You know what? Here's what we might do. It's time to take our test. It's time to be the student of the student athlete experience. We've got a big game against Michigan. We'll play that. I know we just did our midterms, but first, it's time to take a test. We're going to switch our camera here. Here we go. We got Sporkle booted up. Shout out to Caden for making the Sporkle quiz of name the 99s in every Madden, right? This is our schooling right here. We need to pass this test so we can stay eligible. I've been studying. Not really. I mean, there's no way I could study this. I don't have every Madden, but I've been hitting the books hard. I'm majoring in ballology. And we just got to pass, right? You know, I've been in to see my academic advisor some, right? I've been getting extra credit in my assignments, but it's test time, right? I got to show that I am a student athlete, and there's a reason that the student is first. There's a reason that the student is first. So we're going to take our test, and then we're going to play the Michigan Wolverines. All right. Pearchamp knows ball. He really does, man. Pearchamp is a certified ball knower, one of the biggest ball knowers in the Dr. Pigskin family. Michael saying I would change Colts over Jets because there would be no deal with the devil and no Jets Super Bowls. Laywell saying he became the first player in NFL history to score a game-winning touchdown in OT by returning a blocked punt. No way. Wait, I might be thinking of a different game, but that's so cool. Pear Champ saying, as a Packers fan, I've been hurt too much by the Niners. Caden seconding that. Yeah, we got a couple of Packers fans in here. Caden is too. Big Brain Academy NFL edition. Seconding that. Yo, Laywell, I love you. I'm on it. That would be genius. That would be genius. Oh, could you imagine the mini games? Oh, instead of taking the order of, I'll have tortellini and a calzone, it'd be like Darnell Dockett and Dominique Rogers-Cromartie, just like naming random 2009 Cardinals players. Look at the love. Pear, we saved you from losing to the Pats. Hey, we don't know how that game would have gone, but that was that 2014 NFC Championship game. That was crazy. But let's do this. 99s in every Madden. And I'm going to have to turn my head like this because it's up on my monitor, but we'll be able to make it work. Oh, look at the YouTube link right there. Look at plugging the channel. All right. So we had a few 100-rated players in 1999. We have a lot in 99, actually. Holy crap. All right. We're going to probably work our way backwards here because that's just going to be easier. Starting in 2025, got to be Patrick Mahomes, right? Are we going to get Lamar Jackson? No. Okay. Justin Jefferson. Tyreek Hill. Trent Williams. Oh, a few years ago. Okay, who else? I mean, who's just ridiculous? Myles Garrett? Micah Parsons? No. What about Sauce Gardner? No. Oh, geez. Okay, who are some other high-rated guys this year? Who are the other 99s from this year? All right, we'll get Aaron Donald. We'll just get him. We're going to get him for darn near every year, man. What a force. Jason Kelce, maybe? We'll get Travis Kelce. We have to, right? Oh, he's a 99 this year. That's crazy. You know, he was a 99 in the playoffs. I don't know about the regular season, but in the playoffs, he did look like 99 overall, Travis Kelce. If the Chiefs can get that Kelce again this year, oh boy. I know I can just type last names, but you know what? We don't want to accidentally get like a bunch of Johnsons, right? We'll do Calvin Johnson here. But we don't want to be cheap and also get Chris Johnson, right? We really got to earn it. You know what I'm saying? We're really grinding for this. All right, there's still one we're missing from 2025. I don't know who that could be, man. Well, I mean, it's pretty obvious, right? Who are some of the elite players in the NFL? We checked off Sauce. I don't think it'd be Nick Bosa, would it? Nope. We already tried Parsons and Garrett. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, the cover athlete. Duh. There we go. There we go. CMC. Thank you, Jack. Shout out, Jack. Oh, did Michael Thomas get it when he won Offensive Player of the Year? He did. Stephon Gilmore might have too when he won DPOY. Yeah. All right, so we got 2021 easy money there. We're missing one from 24 and one from 23. All right, we're just going to get some of the other easy ones. We'll get Peyton Manning. We'll get Tom Brady. We'll get Drew Brees maybe. Yeah, Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, okay. Steve Hutchinson? No. Really? Okay. I get that. Joe Thomas had to have been. No, Joe Thomas. One of the greatest left tackles ever. Russell Wilson. Really? Oh, maybe after an update. Oh, Cooper Kupp is a good one. Nope. Dang, why is this harder than I thought it would be? I'm failing my test right now. I've still got plenty of time left, but my academic advisor is disappointed in me. Disappointed in me. Adrian Peterson. How could I ever forget him? Oh, man. Adrian Peterson, my all-time favorite player growing up. Jack and I are on the same page right now. Jack with the Adrian Peterson shout. Look at that. Oh, Richard Sherman maybe? Probably not Earl Thomas. No. Oh, J.J. Watt has to be. Yeah, we'll get J.J. Watt for a bunch of them. What about D-Hop? Oh, yeah. Julio? No. Todd Gurley? No. Rob Gronkowski? Duh. Oh, yeah, easy. Gronk for a lot of the years. 2019 had a crazy amount. That would have been Madden 18, right? What about AB? Yeah. Oh, what could have been? Laywell saying, to be honest, I'm a Madden casual, but I can try my best to help. Hey, I will take anything, right? I haven't played a new Madden in a hot minute. I've been playing Madden 20 for however many years now, and then they shut the servers down, which made me sad. But Marshall Falk, we'll get some of the older ones now. What about Barry Sanders? He might have retired by. Nope, we got him. All right. Emmett Smith? Nope. Okay. Brett Favre. No, Favre. Okay. Geez, why is it so hard? Eddie George, there's no way. He was the cover athlete once, though, so maybe. That wasn't the worst guess in the world. Oh, Randy Moss. Yeah, all day. Come on, we got to do a little bit better than this. We're really lacking in, like, the older years. And, like, it's not Peyton Manning for this. What about Marvin Harrison Sr.? Yeah, there we go. Tony Gonzalez. Okay, we're heating up a little bit. LeSean McCoy, maybe. He did have that one crazy year in 2013. I know Vic was never actually a 99. Yeah. Who else just had like some insane seasons? Like, Andre Johnson. No, really? He led the league in receiving yards a few times. Reggie White. Oh, did we sneak Reggie White in there? We did. I thought he was too old by then. I guess not. Good call by Michael. And Vic was not a 99, apparently. Oh, Troy Polamalu. Ed Reed. Ray Lewis. Haloti Nada, maybe? No. Okay. He was crazy for a few years, though. Ray Lewis was a big one. We got a lot from that one. Deion Sanders, probably not. Oh, yeah, 99 and 2000. Really? Wow. Oh, yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson. All right, okay. Nice hint right there, LT. Caden saying, let me know if you want a hint. We're still a little locked in for right now. We're going to keep it rocking and rolling for a little bit more. LT was a good one. Kuechly. How could I forget about him? Luke Kuechly. Oh, Patrick Willis had to have been. Yeah. Oh, Walter Jones. Yo, Walter Jones. Let's go. Jonathan Ogden. Yeah. Well, we got a lot for Jonathan Ogden. All right. Yeah, we need to lock in on the offensive lineman. I feel like there's going to be some, who are some good centers? Interior guys. I don't know how many guards would be that highly rated. Like Brian Waters. Willie Rofe. Oh, we got Willie Rofe. Let's go. What about Will Shields? Nope. Jamal Lewis? Nope. Oh, man. Oh, Darrelle Revis had to have been. Yeah, that's a good one. We'll just type in Revis. Yep. Charles Woodson, maybe? No. Really? Revis is a great call, though. How did I forget about him? Jerry Rice. Oh, he did sneak on there. Kevin Mawa. That is a heck of a pull right there. I think I said his name right. I mean, you could tell he played a little bit before my time, but I remember reading about him. Heck of a pull right there. What about Alan Faneka? No. Okay. Some good offensive line pulls, though. We're going to refresh our screen here up front. Did Albert Hainsworth get it when he had that one year he just went stupid? There's no way. Oh, he did. Oh, Albert Hainsworth. Wow. Bobby Wagner. Duh. Yeah. Maybe Fred Warner? Nope. Bobby Wagner. Yeah. How could we forget that, man? Did Kevin Williams ever get it? I don't think so. He might have gotten close. But what about Jared Allen, the year he got like 22 sacks? Yeah, Jared Allen. Warren Sapp? Derek Brooks, maybe? Yeah, Rondé Barber. Let's just get all the Bucks defenders. No. There's no way John Lynch did. Yeah. Just thought I'd check him, though. Junior Seau. Yeah. Look at the chat coming in clutch. Oh. I'm just trying to think of like ridiculous. We got to get a little more organized here, though. We're missing some recent ones, which is like really surprising. So 2020, I believe that would have been Madden 19 then, right? Because 2025 is really 24. So Yeah, you know what? I don't know. I'm so off track. Yo, we got Nick in here saying, just join the stream. What quiz are you doing? This is every 99 rated player in every Madden ever. This is our midterms before we get back to Road to Glory, depending on how our computer battery holds up. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Good to see you back in here. Shout out Grand Forks. Oh, Larry Fitz. Yeah, gotta be Larry Fitzgerald. Yeah, easy. Jalen Ramsey. I did not say him. What about James Harrison? He did win a Defensive Player of the Year. No James Harrison. Adam Vinatieri. Honestly? Vinatieri. Yo, we got him. What about Shane Leckler? Yeah, we got Shane Leckler. Shout out the special teams. Oh, Devin Hester has to be. No. I guess there's no like rating for kick. There's just like an individual kick return rating. There's not like the actual position in the game. Jamal Charles, maybe? Nope. Zach Martin. I was going to say DeMarco Murray, but how about Zach Martin, who paved the way? Tyron Smith, maybe? No. Pretty sure one of the 22 ones is Devon. Oh, it has to be Devontae Adams. Yeah. Yeah, he did go crazy for a little bit. Pear Champ, the legend. Yeah, that is like, I would not have come up with Vinatieri. And then in turn, I would not have come up with Shane Leckler. He might have been 100 overall. Let's see. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Shoot, we got some work to do in 1999 though. Look at all the 99s in 1999. Oh, Des Bryant. I don't think he would have gotten quite there, but it's worth a shout. He was nice though for a few years. He was so nice, man. Oh man. I don't know why. Oh, Von Miller has to be. I don't actually. Well, I might actually hate Von Miller a little bit. There's some reasons for that. Although I actually don't know enough about certain situations, but I might hate Von Miller in real life. I certainly hate him in Madden, though. Oh my gosh. Caden knows what I'm talking about. I hate Madden Von Miller so much. Most annoying player ever. Anyways, if Jack Gothberg watches this back later, he'll just be laughing like a maniac. It has to be Derrick Henry. Yeah. No. There's no way. We'll just do Henry. We'll cheat. There's no way he didn't get a 99. Laywell might be out of names. We did get LT already. Shout out Pear Champ. I think we did get him already. I had him here. So yeah. 2010. So who had a crazy season in 2009? Khalil Mack might be a good one. He did win a Defensive Player of the Year. Whoa. Where was he? 2019. Heck of a call right there, Nick. Thank you, man. We're struggling a little bit. All right, we've got all the modern ones, it seems like. We've got every one going back to 2013. So this would have been Madden 12. So we got Rodgers, Calvin, Revis. Who would have been the other guy? Who's the other guy? And it's not like Patrick Willis. We already guessed him. Is it Marshawn Lynch? No. Michael Strahan. Oh, yeah, when he broke the sack record. Which I don't know if you guys saw, but there's some controversy over whether that record is legit. Not because of the Brett Favre nosedive, but because they might have counted a tackle on a 2-yard scramble as a sack. If any of you guys are familiar with Jaguar Gator. We did get Strahan, as in we just got him. Oh, man, this 2013 is killing me. And it might be the same guy in 2012. Like, okay, it's got to be like a cracked. Oh, is it DeMarcus Ware? Oh, you're brilliant. Pear Champ is brilliant. DeMarcus Ware. It's crazy how, like, it's just so easy to forget about some of these guys. We'll get T.O. maybe. Yeah, we do get T.O. All right, we've got a little less than 12 minutes left. Yeah, JG9 also saw the video. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it? He even got shouted out on RIP, man. He got shouted out on the Around the NFL podcast. I don't know if any of you guys listen to that. My absolute all-time favorite podcast just got canceled out of nowhere. So sad, man. It's so sad. My podcast rotation is just not the same now. Oh, my commutes, my runs, my trips to the gym. I miss the heroes, man. Bring them back. Bring back the heroes. Just wanted to give them a little. I know they're not watching, but just shout out around the NFL, man. Oh, some good times. All right, it's 2012. So it's not DeMarcus Ware. So this would have been the 2011 season. Was it Terrell Suggs? He did go crazy that year. No. Oh, are we going to get Champ Bailey at all? Yeah. Oh, we get him for a lot. Oh, what about Brian Dawkins? Yeah, we do get Brian Dawkins. We're still missing that 2012, though, and then we're missing one in 2010. So that would have been Madden 09, I think, right? Oh, Antonio Gates. It has to be. Yeah, we might get Jason Witten, too. Great call with Antonio Gates. Brian Urlacher. True story. One of his relatives was my 8th grade Spanish teacher. That is a 110% true story. James Urlacher was my 8th grade Spanish teacher at Discovery Middle School. I don't know if he still teaches there. AJ Green, we'll give it a try. I think we already got Derek Brooks. We tried Suggs. I was surprised he didn't get one because he had a crazy couple of years in there. All right, we're down to 2007. Oh, well, Sean Alexander had to have, right? No. There's no way, bro. He was on the cover. He had some insane seasons. We're still missing the 2010 one. Oh, man. Like, who are just like some Hall of Famers? Yeah, Caden does know him. Isn't that crazy? It is a crazy connection. Like, who would have thought, right? I don't remember their relation. But, yeah, it is a true story. Because everyone asks him. So, like, the first day of class, when he had his, like, welcome to class PowerPoint, like, he had a slide dedicated to Brian. He's like, I forgot what he said exactly, but yeah, he's like pretty much, yeah, I am related to him. Oh, man. All right, we've got less than 10 minutes left. All right, Caden, drop a hint in here. Shannon Sharp is a good one, though. Club Shay Shay. We won't get Sterling Sharp, will we? What about Michael Irvin? Nope. Tiki Barber? No, there's no way. Antonio Cromartie. He did have that 1 year where he had like 9 interceptions or something crazy like that. Used to go to NDSU games with him. Wife was military. Really? I had no idea. That's crazy. That's so sick, actually. Rodney Harrison. That's a good one. No. Vince Wilfork. No. Ty Law. No. Richard Seymour. Has to. No. Bob Sanders, the Colonel. Let's go, Bob Sanders. Wow. Yeah. Dude, injuries killed him. He would have been an all-timer, man, if it wasn't for injuries. An absolute all-timer. Bob Sanders is a sick pull. The Colonel. Oh, okay. Who else? Who else was nice? There's no way, but I just want to shout out Lance Briggs. Nope. We tried Bruce Smith. He might have been a little bit earlier. Oh, we're getting killed by this later half. We're down to 2007, though. Oh, you know, we're in pretty good shape, but TD, I think injuries might have did him in by then. I know a little bit about Terrell Davis from that NFL's meta video. Oh, Julius Peppers. Thank you so much. Has to be. Has to be. No. Chris Jenkins. No. Dang, best I could say is I got a high five from Travis Kelce. That's pretty sick, right? Like actual physical contact with Travis Kelce. Man, I can't say something as cool as that. I guess Carson Wentz was my line leader when I did NDSU football camp when I was a little kid. He was a scrawny freshman back then, and he was my line leader. But I have not high-fived Travis Kelce. That's so cool. Dang, you must have quite the life, Laywell. You got the small high school connection. You got the Travis Kelce high five. I think we tried Larry Allen. We'll try it again. Did get Sap. We're low-key running out of battery, too. I don't know if you guys can see. Unfortunately, we might have to call it after our midterms. We'll see. We'll see. But we gotta clutch it up here. I think honestly, I am probably going to buy a computer soon so I don't run into this problem again. Because I feel like my battery, I've just had this laptop for a while and OBS takes so much out of it. And we were able to do longer streams earlier during the season, right? Like we've only been going for just over an hour. But oh, that is a heck of a call right there. Dermontti Dawson. And I'm not clicked on it. Dermontti Dawson. I might have spelled his name wrong. Oh, we did get it. Nick going crazy. That is the pull of the night right there. There is not a chance I would have ever come up with that name. Oh, we got some more kicker talk. Caden also giving a hint, saying, think running back mixed with lineman. We'll try Morton Anderson and Gary Anderson. Vikings fan killer right there. Running backs and linebackers. Oh, yeah, it's got to be. Oh, Zach Thomas, maybe? No. Jason Taylor? No. We got Jonathan Ogden. Oh, running back mixed with, linemen, not linebackers. Running back and linemen. Okay, what about like Priest Holmes? Offensive line merchant. Deuce McAllister? There's no way. Warwick Dunn? Like, I'm just trying to think of backs that played at this time. Jamal Anderson. Dirty Bird. No. Reggie Bush? Honestly, the hype might have got him there. No. We already got Chris Johnson. I mean, Jamal Lewis went for like 2,000 yards in a season. And you're telling me he didn't get to a 99? Oh, geez Louise. A fullback. Oh, Tony Richardson? Mike Alstott? I might have butchered his name. Oh, let's go. A fullback. That's sick. What other fullbacks are there? Vontae Leach? No, that would have been later. We're running out of time. Oh, no. And we're also starting to lag a little bit. I can feel the battery draining. 8% to go. Oh, no. RIP. No. Oh, man. Well, I can still type in here at least. I don't know if y'all can still hear me. Lorenzo Allen. You know, we're going to keep it rocking and rolling. Lorenzo Allen. Oh, I'm surprised not Tony Richardson, though. He was such a good fullback on so many good rushing attacks. The original T-Rich before Trent Richardson. Doty Ding Ding. Oh, that's sick. The Doty Ding Ding Ding. I mean, shoot, if y'all can still hear me, we're going to try and ride this one out here, right? Even if the picture is frozen. We got the take care and the smooches. Appreciate it, you guys. Hey, thanks as always for watching, right? We're going to see if we can ride this one out, though. We've got like 2 minutes left here. All right. Anyways, come on. Any more